people who believe in three things. If you believe that the digital news media has not served national interest well, then you believe in my ideology as well. Second, if you genuinely believe that the funding of some of these digital news companies is opaque, not clear, not transparent, that they are lying to you, that they say they have no money but they have forms of foreign funding which make their
From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 10, presented by Berger Easy Clean, powered by Reva University, Quick Heal Secrite, Green Lamb Laminates, PolicyBazaar.com, and Cucina, co-powered by Mankind Pharma and New Nexon.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and now it's time for the nation's sharpest opinion, where I never pull my punches. I never do. Now you have to give it to Rahul Baba. He's an incredible fellow. Every time they carry out a multi-billion rupee marketing campaign to somehow try and put out a view that the man has a view on anything, he has knowledge on anything, he comes out and says something. The congressmen don't know where to look. They can't believe where his ideas come from. They don't know where his basis is. They don't know who advises him. Now look at what he said. He has said, Jitni Abadi, Utna Haq. He thinks this is a brilliant idea. He's been going and saying it everywhere. Rahul Baba says, Jitni Abadi, Utna Haq. Which means, depending on your representation in the total population, you will have rights. So according to Rahul Baba, if Muslims are under 20%, they have under 20% rights. Where does this man get these ideas from? Rahul Baba has been fed this idea by someone. I believe somewhere it is these people who want to do caste politics. They want to divide Hindu society as per caste. Their big fear is Hindu vote consolidation. Before, during or after the Ram Mandir inauguration. So in the next 3 months, they have to do something to break up what they see as an emerging Hindu vote bank. And the only way to break it up is by now reintroducing the caste factor with a new fervor and saying, you are not a citizen anymore, you're MBC, OBC, non-OBC, upper caste, backward caste, caste this, caste that, caste, subcaste, etc. And to push this idea, they have made their parrot Rahul Baba repeat wherever he goes, Jitni Abadi, Utna Haq. The problem is, Rahul Baba does not know that the very basis of our citizenship as per our constitution is the principle of equality before the law. We're equal by the constitution. According to Rahul Baba, we are not equal. One caste is more equal than the other, and it will forever be so. Not just equality, the very idea of representation before our justice system. According to Rahul Baba, we are not equal before the justice system. Depends on which community, caste, religion you are from. Rahul Baba will then sit and decide when a Vadra Congress government comes, who is more equal than the others. Viewers, this is the craziest of ideas. You have to be intellectually severely challenged to come out and make a comment like this and not know the consequences of it. For if you were to go around the country saying citizens of India are not equal anymore before the law, Jitni Abadi Utna Haq, then the danger is, which pocket of the population are you talking about? Will you define that population as per a district, a state, the nation, a village, or a town? Now, viewers, bring this back to a very serious thought. The Congress party, now let me put this in a very serious context. The Congress party has always played the game of the dominant caste. They have divided India into communities and castes. Whichever caste or community is dominant in a local region, they pander to that community and then they seek votes on it. This is becoming impossible in the social media age, where you can't take one position in Assam, one position in Nagaland, and one position in Rajasthan. But this has been effectively the idea of the Congress party's politics. The problem is the manner in which Rahul Gandhi is mouthing it. It's a typical Rahul Gandhi, unresearched, shallow, hollow kind of ring to what he says. But the principle is what they believe in. The only fact is they were never supposed to say it. Rahul Baba has taken out what is the drawing room conversation of Congress leaders into the public arena. But in a way, he should be thanked for saying it. Because by saying it, he has exposed the very basic line of the Congress party. Jitni Abadi, Utna Haq. This is not about Rahul being in a mess alone, ladies and gentlemen. This is about new, dangerous, deeply divisive and very desperate form of politics in the run-up to 2024. And that is why tonight we shall debate.
कास्ट सेंसस हिंदुस्तान का एक्सरे है और एक बार ये डेटा हिंदुस्तान की जनता के हाथ में होगा तो फिर देश सब लोगों को भागीदारी देकर आगे चल पाएगा.
Days after Rahul Gandhi made a pitch for caste census and a day after he made Jitni Abadi Utna Haq pitch, Prime Minister hit back strongly, posing some tough questions to the Congress from an election speech in Chhattisgarh. Prime Minister asked whether Congress fully understood the implications of its position.
ये कांग्रेस के नेता कहते हैं जितनी आबादी उतना हक. मैं कहता हूं इस देश में अगर सबसे बड़ी कोई आबादी है तो वो आबादी गरीब है और इसलिए मेरे लिए गरीब ही सबसे बड़ी आबादी है और गरीब का कल्याण यही मेरा मकसद है. मैं सोच रहा था कि पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री मनमोहन सिंह जी क्या सोच रहे होंगे. भारत के पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री मनमोहन सिंह जी तो कहा करते थे कि देश के संसाधनों पर पहला हक माइनॉरिटी का है, अल्पसंख्यकों का है और उसमें भी मुसलमानों का है. अब कांग्रेस कह रही है कि आबादी तय करेगी कि पहला हक किसका होगा. यानी क्या अब अल्पसंख्यकों का हक कांग्रेस कम करना चाहती है क्या?
PM also recalled how Manmohan Singh, as UPA Prime Minister, had said that minorities had first right on nation's resources, and then came his second onslaught. Did the Congress party believe minorities had first right on resources, or as per population, the Hindu majority?
आबादी के ही हिसाब से ही अब तय होने वाला है तो पहला हक किसका होगा भाई? किसका होगा? आबादी किसकी ज्यादा है? किसका हक होगा? जरा कांग्रेस वाले स्पष्टता करें. क्या आबादी के हिसाब से हक मिलेगा क्या? तो क्या अल्पसंख्यकों को कांग्रेस हटाना चाहती है क्या? तो क्या सबसे बड़ी आबादी वाले हिंदू अब आगे बढ़कर अपने सारे हक ले लें क्या? मेरे परिवारजनों, मैं पिछले काफी समय से कह रहा हूं और फिर आज दोहरा रहा हूं कि कांग्रेस पार्टी को अब कांग्रेस के लोग नहीं चला रहे. कांग्रेस को अब ऐसे लोग चला रहे हैं जो देश विरोधी ताकतों से मिले हुए हैं.
Even as Congress has doubled down on its demand for a nationwide caste census, Prime Minister exposed its double standards, throwing confusion in Congress ranks. Rahul Gandhi's legal advisor, Abhishek Manu Singhvi, tweeted that consequences of Jitni Abadi Utna Haq were not understood perhaps. only to delete it later under pressure from the party high command. But the Prime Minister made his position strongly clear when it comes to caste politics.
कांग्रेस किसी भी कीमत पर देश के हिंदुओं को बांटकर भारत को तबाह कर देना चाहती है। कांग्रेस गरीबों को बांटना चाहती है। मोदी ने पिछले 10 साल में सारी योजना ऐसी बनाई ताकि गरीबों में एक आत्मविश्वास पैदा हुआ है। और मेरे लिए तो इस देश का गरीब यही सबसे बड़ी जाति है, यही सबसे बड़ी बिरादरी है। अगर गरीब का भला हो गया, देश का भला अपने आप हो जाएगा।
With these words, Prime Minister has taken the battle on divisive caste politics right into the opposition camp. But the confusion in Congress continues. Party's leader B.K. Hariprasad demanded that a Karnataka caste survey on the lines of Bihar be made public, with no reaction coming in from the Siddaramaiah government. Question is, would the Congress party that itself evaded a caste census while in power in 2010 come clean on caste politics, or is it a desperate act of self-preservation with no answers to the Modi government's development agenda? Let's debate.
Since I cannot comprehend it and I am against it, I want to invite the views of others. Anil Jai Hind is the Dalit activist. Anil, what is the meaning of Jitni Abadi, Utna Haq? English translation: as per your representation in the population, so will be your rights. Now, as per Article 14, we are equal before the law and we are guaranteed that right. This is some new concept, right? That concept of the Constitution will no longer apply. Now your rights are based upon your representation in the population. Can you explain what exactly is the idea here in your view? Jitni Abadi Utna Haq. Can't hear you.
Sorry.
Can you unmute yourself?
Okay. I have unmuted myself. So it is a well-known fact in India that there are so many castes, thousands of castes in India. India is not a caste-less society. So there is a political theory and sociological theory all over the world, which has been supported by the great Professor Emeritus of California University, Aaron Lisford. He speaks for consociational democracy. It is a technical word. In simple terms, it is power-sharing democracy. So anywhere in the world, whether it's Switzerland, whether it's Netherlands, whether it's Belgium, or South Africa, or Latin American countries, or even in America, wherever there is diverse society, pluralistic society, the power-sharing principle has to come. Now, this principle has been supported by Baba Saheb Ambedkar. This principle has been supported by great Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia. And this has been supported by Manyavad Kashi Ramji. All these great leaders of India have supported it. And now Rahul Gandhi is saying it in his own words, Jitni Abadi Utna Haq. But the basic point is consociational power-sharing democracy. Kashiram ji used to say.
Can you tell me 1 second? 1 second. Can you tell me this concept? What did you say? What sharing of democracy? I didn't get the exact word.
Okay, Arnab, this is called consociational democracy. And I have a book of, if you can see, I don't know whether you can see it or not, because some problem with the camera.
Show me.
There is a book, and this story.
No problem.
Okay, I will not name the political leaders.
According to you, 1 minute.
Just a second.
According to you, when was this book? When was this book published? Please allow me. Can I ask you a question, Anil? When was this book published, please?
Okay. This is a 2008 edition, which I have. Right? And it has been supported
When was it published
by Indian
first?
sociologists. I will name just two.
When was it published?
One is
first?
Ashwini Kumar of Tata Institute
When
of
was it
Social
first
Sciences.
published? When was it first
2008.
published?
Okay.
No, you said it was this first published.
2007 or 2008. Yes.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Then how did
Yes.
Baba Saheb
And secondly,
Ambedkar
let
get
me add,
inspired by
Arnab,
this idea?
This has been supported by great professor.
Now, how did
Ashwini
Baba
Kumar of
Saheb
Tata
Ambedkar
Institute
get
of
inspired by
Social
this
Sciences.
idea?
Pardon?
How did Baba Saheb Ambedkar get inspired by this idea? I'm just asking you. He wasn't around then.
No. This theory has been
Why are you
coming
doing
up.
this? No, what? No.
Arnab, listen to me. This theory has been coming up from the very beginning, and he made a lot of study. This Aaron Lisford, he made a lot of extensive study, research.
Just a minute.
And
May
he
I ask
just
you, Anil,
Yes.
Anil ji, I don't know if Baba Saheb Ambedkar made a speech saying Jitni Abadi Utna Haq. Now, Mr. Guru Prakash Paswan.
What is the
It has been
reservation
informed
for
to me
scheduled
that
caste?
this idea of Jitni Abadi
As per
Utna
their
Haq is a
population.
Baba Saheb Ambedkar's line. Did Baba Saheb Ambedkar ever use this line in any context
No.
of our constitution
Maybe not
or
in this,
outside saying Jitni
but
Abadi
in the
Utna Haq?
Constitution.
I
Arnab,
don't
in
know.
the
I can't
Constitution,
understand.
the scheduled
No, you
caste
just
and
said it is
scheduled
Baba
tribe
Saheb Ambedkar's idea, so I don't want you to loosely ascribe something to Baba Saheb Ambedkar. I'm verifying.
Not at
Mr.
all.
Paswan, can you verify for me? Did
No,
Baba
no,
Saheb
just
Ambedkar go
let
around
me
saying
explain.
Jitni Abadi Utna Haq? ये क्या
Let me
कह रहे हैं आप?
explain, Arnab. How many percentage, Mr.
No, you
Paswan will
can't
explain how many
shoot off
percentage of
Baba Saheb
scheduled caste
Ambedkar's
reservation
shoulders,
is there?
sir.
Anilji, let's.
No, this is your concept. It's not Rahul Baba. It's not
Not
Baba
at
Saheb
all.
Ambedkar's
Not at all.
concept. Can I
I'm
please
not a
get Guru
political
Prakash
scientist. I'm
Paswan to
not a
counter you?
sociologist.
No, Arnab, I was patiently listening to Professor Anil Jai Hind and he was advocating for Jitni Abadi Utna Haq. तो यहाँ जितने पैनलिस्ट उनको उतना समय दीजिएगा आप अनिल जी बीच में मत बोलिएगा. At the very outset, let me make this very clear. When Professor Anil Jai Hind, Mr. Anil Jai Hind says that Rahul Gandhi's original thinking is Jitni Abadi Utna Haq, Rahul Gandhi is not an original thinker. Rahul
Not at all.
Gandhi, like
Never
you said,
said-
Arnab, is an
I never said
unresearched,
it.
shallow fellow. You have to, you have to listen to. अरे अनिल जी अब जितनी आबादी
Why are you accusing me? I'm defending Rahul Gandhi. I'm not at all defending Rahul Gandhi.
No one spoke. No one. अरे भाई आप no listen to me sir. आपको किसी ने इंटरफेयर नहीं किया था. No one interfered while you were speaking, sir. You should respect the grace and dignity with which you debate on this show. Number one.
But you will
Number
not
two,
accuse
you
me
have
for
to
something
understand.
which I have not
You
said.
are here defending the idea. You are. अरे भाई.
Anil ji, it's a very serious
You are here
subject and I think
defending
Mr.
the idea of
Paswan
caste
listened
census.
to you in
You in-
entirety. Thank you, sir.
No, Arnab, a very simple point, a very precise point. Mr. Jai Hind made a comment about power sharing principles. So when it actually boils down to power sharing, when it comes to power sharing in the Rashtriya Janata Dal, who would become the Deputy Chief Minister? Mr. Tejasvi Yadav. Who would become the Environment Minister? Mr. Tej Pratap Yadav. Who would go to Rajya Sabha? Misa Bharti. Who would go to Legislative Council? Madam Rabdi Devi. Who would be the National Patriarch, National President of the Rashtriya Janata Dal? Mr. Lalu Prasad Yadav. Your idea of power sharing, your idea of social justice starts and ends with your family. This is precisely your idea of social justice, where it has got nothing to do with the marginalized, the deprived and the disadvantaged communities. For the first time, Arnab ji, we saw a woman from Adivasi community reaching the highest constitutional office in the country in the last 75 years. It was during the Bharatiya Janata Party. The Prime Minister presently, one of the most powerful Prime Minister of our country in the recent history, comes from the OBC community. You don't need rhetoric. You don't need only sloganeering. You need actual commitment. You need actual representation. You need actual will within your heart. Not just for the sake of family. Come to Nitish Kumar, Janata Dal United, a party exclusively for one individual and one community. You are so parochial that you cannot look beyond the purview of one caste. And you are talking about jiski jitni abadi, uska utna haq. This is preposterous. Baba Sahib Ambedkar always spoke about equality, fraternity, and justice. Please do not selectively quote Baba Sahib Ambedkar. Baba Sahib Ambedkar को जिसको मन करता है वो selectively quote
Very
करता है.
dangerous.
This is unbearable. This is unacceptable. You have to
No,
understand.
very dangerous.
You have to
I think this
understand,
is
Mr. Rahul Gandhi.
No. You
very
see, 1 minute. Guru Prakash Paswan, Mr. Paswan, if I may, we are in a very dangerous era of our politics and our political journey as a nation. Because what is happening is that this 2024 election, as we all know, is a make or break election for certain elements in the opposition, and they will not stop at anything. Now, there are a lot of people who are believers in Baba Sahib Ambedkar. All of us are. But if you were to go to some people and say, Baba Sahib Ambedkar said, Jitni Abadi, Utna Haq. You are basically, you see what's happening is, Ravi Srivastav, you are turning the constitution on its head. And you are going and saying, Baba Sahib Ambedkar ji ने कहा है, जितनी आबादी उतना हक. मैंने तो रिसर्च करके कह दिया कि ऐसे कभी कहा नहीं था इन्होंने. मगर ऐसी बातें लोगों को गुमराह करने के लिए क्यों की जा रही? The basic idea, I am telling you, Ravi, is to divide Hindu society. Break Hindu society. Break it before the inauguration of the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. Divide it, break it. Jitni Abadi Utna Haq. And Rahul Baba goes and says, this is the DNA of our society. Is caste the DNA of our society?
Hindu society
I'm sorry.
is not,
Ravi,
is not a proprietorship
you tell me,
of
did Baba
anybody.
Sahib Ambedkar say,
Hindu society
Jitni
belongs to
Abadi
everybody in
Utna
the
Haq?
country. Why? Who says Hindu society? Anybody
Then what is this?
Of Hindu
Why
society?
is Rahul Baba
Why
and
Hindu
company
society?
saying Jitni Abadi Utna Haq?
Your
मतलब क्या है
basic
उनका?
agenda is to divide people. Always Hindu, Muslim. Nothing else. गरीबों, सबसे बड़ी आबादी किसकी है? गरीबों की आबादी है. कौन से गरीब? जो बेचारे हजारों किलोमीटर कोविड में पैदल चल के गए. वो गरीब जिनके मनरेगा का आप मजाक उड़ाते हैं. वो गरीब जिनका फूड सिक्योरिटी बिल आपने अपोज किया था. कौन से गरीब? और गरीबों की बात करके आज आप गरीबों का वोट बैंक बनाना चाहते हैं अपने आप को. What Rahul said wrong. There should be caste-based census. That's a necessity. Why the data of 2011 census was not made public? Why people are hiding that? Why there are 3 secretaries out of 90 in the central government who control only 5% of the total budget? Why? Why the upper caste people or some particular community people are dominating the positions in the government? There should be some equitable distribution of everything. I don't know the power sharing arrangement and all those things. I will not go for that. But at least this is a fact that the caste-based census and the total distribution of the resources from the government must be on the basis of the particular population. It's a fact. There is nothing wrong in it. If Rahul Gandhi is demanding for a caste-based census and it's a demand of entire India alliance, this has to happen. The Karnataka is going to have it. Bihar has done it. 84% OBCs are there. And what are they getting in return? What schemes are reaching to them?
So you want to...
What minorities are getting?
I tell you viewers,
it has to be equitable distribution.
Ravi.
You cannot dominate every sector like that.
Ravi, see.
A particular community cannot dominate everything.
Ravi, I don't want to dominate, but Ravi, I thank you for one thing. I'm sure Shubhrashta and Vineet will also thank you. You see, as the elections are becoming closer and closer and closer, Vineet and Shubhrashta, the real agenda is becoming clear.
Why you have to connect everything to election?
This is all
you tell
nonsense.
me first. Why election only?
I will connect it.
This is an eternal debate.
I will connect it.
This is an eternal debate of the caste-based census.
No, it is not.
What election has to do with it?
No, it's not.
You are connecting it because you want to exploit some particular vote bank.
This is the Jinnah concept.
This is your
This is the Jinnah concept. Jitni Abadi
Utna Haq. It is
Utna
not
Haq.
there.
जिन्ना said ना हमारी आबादी हमारा हक हमारा देश no, आप फिर से लाना चाहते हैं देश का बंटवारा करना चाहते हैं ये कैसे होगा
remember Mr. Modi who wants to go to Udaipur and remember Kanhaiya Lal but he doesn't remember any minority person who was killed.
Viewers,
he divides the nation.
Remember all the people who said Bharat tere tukde honge inshallah.
He does it.
Now the country is polarized towards the nation. We are polarized for nationalism.
I think at least today we should really get away from rhetorics, please. It is a very serious debate.
Arnab, can I come in now, please?
Can I speak, please, Arnab? Sir,
I'll let Tanveer in.
Arnab, it is a very serious debate. Can I just come in, please?
I repeat here today. I repeat, Tanveer. I want you to speak on the concept of Jitni Abadi, Utna Haq. Now, Muslims are under 20% of the country's population. That means you as an Indian Muslim don't have the same rights as Vineet as an Indian who is a Hindu. Do you understand that? That is the meaning. If I were to take this in a literal sense, that is what it means.
Fine. I do understand.
Now, you can't apply this in the... No. See, 1 minute, just 1 minute. I see you getting shifty there. See, you're getting shifty. You're not comfortable with the idea that, oh, why should Vineet, who's a Hindu, have 4 times, 5 times my rights? But you're completely okay if somebody breaks Hindu society and says this caste will have more, this caste will have less, this caste will have more, this caste will have less. This is a very dangerous idea, Tanveer. 900% of my viewers are against it. Rahul Gandhi is going around state to state, city to city saying,
election you
Jitni
divide
Abadi
people
Utna
by
Haq.
calling 80, 20,
Jitni Abadi Utna
Abba
Haq.
Jaan, Ammi Jaan,
Why?
Shamshan, Kabristan, and now you are afraid
Arnab,
of dividing.
let me just...
May I request? What a hypocrisy.
Ravi sir.
Before election,
Shubrashta,
80,
1 second.
20, Abba Jaan,
Shubrashta, 1
Ammi
second.
Abba Jaan,
Ravi sir,
Shamshan,
1 second, sir.
Kabristan. And now you want to unite everybody. Wow.
No.
What a double standard.
It's not.
Arnab,
It's not,
firstly,
but Rahul
I would
Gandhi-
like to
but
congratulate...
You guys are saying
Tanveer,
Jitni Abadi Utna
Firstly, I
Haq.
would like to congratulate Rahul Gandhi. Sir, 1 second, sir. It is my turn, sir.
Oh,
It's
you
my
want to
turn,
congratulate.
sir. You asked such a lengthy question, Arnab. Let me answer.
Yes.
Firstly, I would like to congratulate Rahul Gandhi because earlier, Mr. Amit Shah and Mr. Narendra Modi used to set narrative. Rahul Gandhi has absolutely set a narrative where BJP is falling inside the trap. And I'm sure I can really understand why the people around are rattled. I mean, Rahul Gandhi has beautifully coined it. And my good friend Ravi has suitably questioned, why is that one particular community or caste dominating all the sectors? Almost all the sectors. They're enjoying the wealth, they're enjoying the position. Why is that? And Paswan, Mr. Paswan who was here, where is his community?
Tanveer, are you referring to
Socio-economically zero.
Are you referring to Hindus?
Do they have any representation politically? Zero. I am referring to people who are absolutely backward. The Dalits, the Adivasis, the SCs, the STs, the OBCs, the EBCs. They are absolutely left in
I don't understand. See, 1 minute. Just 1 minute.
Even today in Karnataka,
look at the precise phrase
there are
used.
particular temples where my Adivasi brothers are not allowed.
Can you listen to me for a minute?
My Adivasi sisters are not allowed. My Adivasi sisters are not allowed in the temple which they have built.
Stop showing your fakery about
The
Adivasi brothers and sisters.
brothers are not allowed to enter.
Vineet and Subrashta are on. Viewers, I must tell you, a very sinister attempt is being made to divide Hindu society, to break our country, and there are people going around
they want
saying
to please their political masters of BJP.
You will.
Arnab, can I come in now?
You are revealing your
Excuse me,
representation
Tanveer.
is hardly 2%
Vineet,
in the
just a-
government
just a
sector.
minute.
Excuse me, Tanveer.
From past
Today-
10 years, it is only
Excuse
2%.
me.
Muslim
Excuse
representation.
me.
And who's going to
Gentlemen,
talk
please
about
relax.
it?
Tanveer, one
Please.
minute.
There's a
Tanveer,
conversation,
I repeat.
there's a very serious intellectual conversation.
Tanveer, wait a minute. I'm going to corner you on this. Subrashta, please. Subrashta.
There's a very ideologically loaded and policy-wise very important conversation going around caste, representation, census and survey. And I do not appreciate jibes like my political master. I have no political master. If JDS wants me to do a survey for your party, I will do that party, sir. But by no means will you become my master. So get that straight. Stop making personal jibes. Now let me get back to the question. When it comes to the question of representation, Arnab, if one were to talk about representation in terms of population, then tomorrow the women of this country should demand 50% everywhere, including this panel. And people like Ravi and Tanveer Ahmed should keep their mouth shut, because then in this panel I'm the only woman, so I should be allowed more than 90% of the time to speak. But these buggers will still start speaking. See, I told you, they will not allow me to make make a point.
After 10 years.
Now the question is very simple. What Rahul Gandhi says, what Rahul Gandhi says,
I know you're rattled. You're rattled. Absolutely,
Rahul Gandhi is really concerned about census and democracy.
1 minute, let her complete. Let her complete.
Stop.
Let her complete.
You are making.
Let her complete. Let her complete. Let her complete. Don't heckle her.
A caste-based survey / census. Why did they not have the guts, the backbone to reveal the data then? Firstly. Secondly, if I were to look at Bihar, from where all of this debate is emerging from, 33 years, the kind of people who are sitting there ideologically, 33 years Bihar has been suffering from the very same malaise of the Bihar model of, and I would call it the Bihar model of failed socialism. What have they achieved with caste-based politics, and what new are they going to achieve with this caste-based survey? I was from pillar to post, I've been running since yesterday to find out exactly what documentation was done with respect to 500 crores that have been spent on this survey. And Arnab, it's just a 12-page document which can be given by any karyakarta of any political party who has some merit on the ground.
200 crores on Rohini Commission.
My point, no, Tanvir, listen to me. I was not interrupting like an uncouth individual when you were speaking. Allow me my turn.
No, it's not about
Allow me my turn.
The audience
I did not
on the largest channel need to really know the truth. It's not about interruption.
What is the model of development, Arnab? Why are we embroiled in caste politics? Let's, for that matter, agree with all Rahul Gandhi says. Abadi, representation and all that. आप representation आप करेंगे क्या? चार डालेंगे? आप representation का क्या करेंगे? Policy बनाएंगे ना भाई? तो जिन लोगों ने policy बनाई, the kind of policies that have been made by people who have been in positions of power, let us see. And let us make a comparative analysis. Let us make a comparative analysis of what really happened to the economic status of Muslims under Muslim ministers. Let us look at Muslim constituencies represented by Muslim leaders and let us see the HDI index. If one were to talk logic with these people will not have any face to show. Because these buggers only want to talk about representation politics like Jinnah did. Because they like to see the society divided. And it has nothing to do with Hindu-Muslim and Hindu consolidation, Muslim consolidation. It has today, youth of this country wants to consolidate on issues of economic interest. I am very openly saying if BJP tomorrow supports the kind of caste census that is being talked about, then BJP will also fall under the same trap of socialism that the Bihar model of socialism is sort of propagating. There is no JP and no Lohia in Bihar right now.
Suppose,
and people should not try to be JP and Lohias at this stage.
Tanvir. Okay. Anil, 1 minute. Anil, I want to go to Vineet.
Of all the channels from one particular caste.
You finished? 1 minute. You got this narrow prism of caste, right? Now I'll tell you. Suppose Vineet were to say, ठीक है. Jitni Abadi, Utna Haq. Hindus are 80% of the population of India. हमें 80% हक चाहिए. Muslims are 14.3% of the population of India as per the last census. Muslims should have 14.3% हक. है ना? ये जो साडा हक वाला कैंपेन चल रहा है. Suppose Vineet says ठीक है, I'll make 80%. नहीं, I'm saying this is going to lead to majoritarianism, which you are always against. This is going to lead to majoritarianism, which you claim to be against. Vineet, don't do drama. Don't do drama. Don't do drama.
2% representation दिया जाता है. हमारा एक भी MP नहीं होता है पार्लियामेंट के अंदर. अरे 14% दे दीजिए. मुस्लिम एनफ है. मुसलमान.
Tanvir, can I speak please?
कंट्री को बनाने के लिए
can I speak please?
Let Vineet come in please.
मुसलमान का 14% तो दे दो.
Tanvir, please hold on please. Arnab, Ram to you, Ram to all my co-panelists and all the viewers are watching me right now. I am remembered of the quote, historical quote, one gentleman in Bengal said, Besh ladum kheche, darun deche nabab ke. These are the sentence of those onlookers who are watching outside, standing there on the plaza, seeing the Nawab being defeated by Robert Clive. They were very happy. This Nawab has been defeated. They all are the reasons of our colonized country, which we saw that for 190 years, from 1757 to 1947, we suffered because those people who stood outside. Today, I call upon from your channel to all those people who are watching outside. This is another war which is going to happen. They're trying to divide our country once again on the basis of caste. Let me tell you, if this was the truth, then this survey is incorrect for one reason. Because survey does not have the caste completely. Where are the Protestants? Where are the Orthodox? Where are the evangelists? Where are the Boyars? Where are the Khiljis? Where are the Chilias? Where are the Saftis? Where are the Kokanis in this? They have not mentioned this particular part. Now let me tell you, Tanvir, I will not get into this trap. Please don't be uncivilized. I never spoke for 32 minutes. Please have this courage. Don't instigate us, sir, please. But let me tell you today one Kabir's doha, Tanvir, so that you are a member of Kabir. He said, "Sab aaye ek hi baat se, sab jayenge ek hi ghat." We all have come from mother's womb and we will all go to crematorium. Again, beach mein
really, you believe in it?
12 baat. You are trying to divide today us into 12 sides. So it is a shameful thing, Tanvir. Please hold on. One more thing. Do not divide my Muslim brothers into Bahai,
that's Anil,
some Chilia, some Konkani, some Murshidabadi. Don't divide my Christians into Protestant, something like that. Let me tell you one thing. When the goods of the democracy was divided by or distributed by Narendra Modi ji, he never asked what is your caste. Gas, toilets, LEDs, Mudra loans. Did he ask you what is your caste? What is your religion? Everybody got it.
Given position, was it not on the basis of caste? No, sir, out of 1987.
Right, good point you brought this. Please tell me, when was the secretary appointed? It was 1991 batch. Which is the batch which is secretary today? Why are you not telling that to people? It is 1991 batch. Who was in power that time? Why didn't you allow people to become IS that time? You divided the society. Grandfather divided the society and religion, created partition in the country. Mother divided the religion between Sikh and the Hindus. Father divided them into the Indian Tamils and Sri Lankan Tamils. And today is dividing us into
one minute. Just one minute. We are told here, why are there, we are, Tanvir, a minute. You and I have a different worldview on this.
In Tamil Nadu,
1 minute, Tanvir. You and I have a different worldview. I want to make a point to Tanvir. Vineet, 1 minute. See, I don't know what you are quoting, but from what I understand, Anil, you, everyone, you all have taken one WhatsApp forward. Why are the secretaries to Government of India from this caste and not that caste? Now, we are told that this is, as our friend Vineet has said, the 1990 or 91 batch of IAS. I would like to remind you that Vishwanath Pratap Singh announced the implementation of the Mandal Commission report in 1989. You are talking of 1991 post-implementation.
1990.
Now, after Mandal, listen, now 1 minute. Anil, listen to me. After 32 years in the service of the government of India, entry barriers can be opened up. But after 32 years of service, you want two bureaucrats to be considered on the basis of their caste. Tomorrow, Anil, you will also say it should be on the basis of religion. Tomorrow you will say, who will be foreign secretary? We should have a Muslim foreign secretary. Because there has not been enough representation.
Why not?
This will not stop. And anyway, Anil, you are completely incorrect. You are wrong. Because when you say Jitni Abadi Utna Haq, basically you are saying we should amend the constitution and remove Article 15. I've been arguing since yesterday. Then don't do this drama, Anil. Say we will destroy the constitution first, then implement. ये ड्रामा बंद कीजिए आप लोग. अंबेडकर जी का नाम ले रहे हैं. अंबेडकर जी ने आर्टिकल 15 लिखा था कि नहीं? He said the state shall not deny equality before the law. Equal protection of the law within the territory of India. You can go outside the territory of India and change it. But as long as there is law in India, you cannot tear down the constitution of India. We are constitutionalists, Anil. You want to destroy Article 14, we will not allow you. We will not allow you to break the basic fundamentals that bind the country together. ये जितनी आबादी उतना नहीं होगा, नहीं चलेगा. नहीं होगा. It will never be allowed.
To stay united.
Anil,
who defeated Baba Sahib in another election in 1954.
And for centuries, you know, there is an old saying in Ramcharitmanas, koi nab bane hame kahani, cheri rahe cheri bane na rani. So this is caste is the oldest tradition of India. Pick up any newspaper of Sunday. Pick up from Bombay, pick up from Delhi,
caste
pick up
is
from
the oldest tradition of India.
Bangalore. You will find matrimonial columns based on the caste. And you must, Arnab, I think, forget Arnab, this Arnab list part. Mr. Arnab, you should read the 7 Shekels of Hindu religion by Vinayak Damodar. You don't read this essay of Vinayak Damodar. What he says that endogamy, marrying within the caste, is the thing which is perpetuating caste. If you want to make India's casteless society...
Are you talking, sir? Which world are you living in? There are millions of people today who are marrying outside
you have been using the words like
I am one prime example.
I will not take.
What are you talking?
I have already spoken Bhagat.
Which world are you a part
3
of?
times.
What are you trying to say,
please
sir?
let me speak. Why are you dominating me? I am saying you pick up any newspaper from Bombay, from Bangalore, from Delhi, from Hyderabad.
आपको लगता है कि आपका सच पूरे विश्व का सच है ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है आपका सच आपकी अपनी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी के
Secured commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like a 30-second secured commercial break and be back right on the other side. The debate is on.
QS and THE, the world's foremost university rankings organizations, have ranked Amity amongst the top 3% universities globally, making it among the very few Indian universities to be included in both rankings. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
हेलो एवरीवन, बहुत जल्द रिपब्लिक डिजिटल आपके सामने आपके मोबाइल तक आने वाला है। इसलिए एक सवाल जहन में कि आपका और हमारा कनेक्शन क्या है और क्यों है। आपका हमारा कनेक्शन इतना पक्का और मजबूत इसलिए है क्योंकि हम न इसकी न उसकी न
It's a dangerous idea, Mr. Paswan. It's a heated debate. Now, there's one aspect. Rahul Gandhi usually doesn't know what he's talking about. His knowledge is very limited. His reading is limited. He's also said India is not a nation. So, can you give this a pass and say it's a typical Rahul Gandhi comment? Or do you think there are other people who are tutoring him to say this?
No, Arnab, I was patiently listening to the previous speaker and he made a very sly comment about Ramcharitmanas as well. And it has become a model. It has become a particular textbook module for the India Alliance people. Let me make this clear. Who wrote the Ramcharitmanas? Which caste did Maharishi Valmiki belong to? Who wrote the Mahabharata? Which caste did Maharishi Vedvyas belong to? The beauty of our culture, the beauty of our civilization is our inclusiveness. Please, for your political gains, don't make an attack or assault on the civilization and the cultural values. Number one. Number two, when Mr. Rahul Gandhi quotes the number of secretaries from each caste, I want to ask him. I want to ask the spokespersons defending the Congress party. Congress has government in 4 states. Of all these 4 states, none of the secretaries, not a single secretary comes from either scheduled caste or scheduled tribe or the OBC. This is your double standard, sir. This is your hypocrisy of the highest order in 2014 when your government was in power. How many additional secretaries from the OBC? 0. How many joint secretaries from the OBC? 5. Today there are 66 joint secretaries from the OBC community. Do you have any answer for that? This hypocrisy, Arnab, we must need to understand that the Congress party has always treated the backward and the marginalized as just vote banks. In the last 9 years, we have seen a revolutionary transformation. The Dalits, the backward and the marginalized are the equal stakeholders. They are no longer just vote bank, but they have emerged as a thought bank. Since 1952 to 2022, Arnab, Not a single Dalit was sent to Rajya Sabha from the presidential nomination category in art and culture. For the first time in our history, Arnab, it was Padam Shri Ilayya Raja, the first scheduled caste person to reach the Rajya Sabha from the presidential nomination route on art and culture. How can you gather so much audacity after so much hypocrisy? I fail to understand.
As an Indian Muslim, Atikur, how can you support Rahul Gandhi's line that Jitni Abadi Utna Haq? As an Indian Muslim, how do you support it? As an Indian Muslim, how do you support it?
Very good question, Arnab. Arnab, the earlier spokesperson says that the hypocrisy of
and
the
I have a
follow-up
to that. I have a follow-up to that. I have a follow-up to that. One small follow-up. One small follow-up, Atikur, to you. When Rajiv Gandhi undid the Shahbano judgment, was he also following the principle of Jitni Abadi Utna Haq? He was appeasing certain hardliners within the Muslim community and denying Muslim women their rights. Which Abadi was he supporting then? Which Abadi was Rajiv Gandhi supporting when he undid the Shahbano judgment?
So Arnab, when your dear BJP was doing what they were doing with the Pasmanda Muslims in UP local elections, what was that? That was not a vote bank politics on the part of the BJP. They are dividing the Muslim community between the Ashrafs and the Pasmandas. That you like and you don't like, you know, when the Kurmis and the Yadavs and the backward Muslims who deserve their deserving part.
But you say there are no castes among Muslims.
You dislike it.
You say caste is only a problem of Hindu religion. But you just said caste is only limited to Hindu religion.
No, we will demolish
You've always
the caste
told me there is no caste system
we have
among Muslims.
The cudgels to demolish the caste system of the RSS. The youth of India are determined to demolish the caste system. But why are the BJP people using the Muslims?
RSS has caste system.
And the Pasmandas?
RSS has caste system. And Pasmandas and Shias and Sunnis among Muslims. What is this? Is it not sectarianism? Is it not caste? What are you talking? Simple सवाल पूछा गया ना आपके यहाँ तो unity का concept है, universal brotherhood का concept है.
Ma'am, you were the one who loaded the BJP related to the Pasmanda aspect. The same thing Nitish Kumar is doing with the Yadavs and the Kurmis. You dislike it? Is this not hypocrisy?
I think
you'll have to answer it to the nation. The youth of India want to demolish Arnab the caste system. The political parties are using them for their
but then Rahul Gandhi goes around saying, Vinit is
endorse it. Do you have the jobs for them or not?
And no division on that. But yet if you want me to tell you what are the castes in Muslims, I will have pleasure to tell you. 51 castes. Would you like to hear them? Faruqi, Siddiqui, Mir, Hakim, Mullah, Rizvi, Muqaddam, Jamadar. Please tell me, should I tell you the 51 sects which are there right now?
How many of them you use for the UP
don't
local
divide
elections?
the society on the basis of caste. Please don't do that, sir. My request to you is let us live a single family. If you try to divide this, the generations to come will never forgive you, sir. We have not forgotten those people who were standing on the sidelines and were laughing on the Nawab when he was being defeated by Robert Clive. We will not allow you to divide the society further, sir. Enough of this. Jinnah divided us on the religion. Nehruji supported him. Indiraji divided us between Hindus and Sikhs. Rajivji divided between Bharatiya Tamils, Sri Lankan Tamils. Now the son wants to divide us into an OBC and others will not.
Sir?
Be assured,
Brother, you
we will
divide
come
the
together.
society when
Even
you
Muslim brothers will come together. Ahmadis are helping us. Protestants will come. Orthodox will come. Evangelists will come. They will support Narendra Modi because he did not ask what is your caste when he gave toilets. He never asked what is your caste, what is your religion when he gave gas cylinders. He never asked when he gave Udaranos that what is your religion, what is your gender. He just went on giving it to the deserving. So please, sir.
Some tweets.
One thing I will very simple tell you. One thing. Don't divide it on the caste. Nobody from the mother's womb come like that. Kabir ko to sun lijiye fir se kar. You don't have to counter, sir. You just have to accept it. Wake up. Atik, wake up. Your existence is there because we all are there with you.
Dividing them?
You will not be treated equally if tomorrow you go to the Muslim world, sir. I know that for sure. Sir, you are there because I respect you. You are there because I love you, sir. Don't insult us. Please.
Well,
Arnab,
I'm
may
getting
I
a few
counter this?
responses to this. I want to just put it out on my on the Motorola moment. I'm just reading it out from my Motorola phone. We have Mahesh Parshuram, who says, when junior Stalin said they have to eliminate Sanatan because it is based on casteism and casteism denies social justice, all these guys went on supporting Stalin because he's part of the India alliance. Now the same people are in support of caste-based seat sharing. Wah wah. Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. Viewers are so clear about where they stand on issues. And Narsimha Deva 99 says, Mandal Commission is implemented under the support of the BJP government. Do not preach. The question here is this now. You understand this. Mr. Jai Hind, caste-based politics is over. You also, you're a Dalit activist, but you have to believe in a new India. You have to change things. Ambedkar never wanted caste quotas to continue. I would only appeal to you to stop misquoting Mr. Ambedkar,
Arnab,
as you tried to
you are
today.
really
In fact, I would encourage you.
Arnab, please. If
Yes.
you are really
You should know.
Yes, sir.
interested in
Arnab,
making
Arnab, you
India
should know.
a casteless society,
Baba Saheb
then
Ambedkar was
you
defeated by
must,
Congress.
read.
Not once, twice
I
in the
never
election.
interrupted you, my dear. You
They were
said you
against
should
him.
not interrupt it. When I speak, you
Please
always
tell me,
interrupt.
sir.
My dear, let me speak.
Sir,
then
please
you
tell
can
me,
ask me
was
anything,
Ambedkar not been
anything
defeated by
under the
Congress in
sky.
1952 in Mumbai?
I am
Was he
saying
not
one
been
thing.
defeated in 1950 for by-election, sir?
My dear,
He
if
never
you
stood
want
by
to
that
make
ideas.
India a
You treated
casteless
people, for
society,
vote banks.
Read Annihilation of Caste by Baba Saheb Ambedkar and
It
read
is, sir.
the
Now it is
essay of,
progress versus people
V.D.
like you who
Savarkar,
want to divide it,
Seven
sir. It's
Shekels
very
of
simple.
Hindu religion.
Progressive
If you
versus
don't
people
read
who would
these
like to
two
play the
essays,
caste card.
then you cannot go for a casteless society. You read,
I've read it
you
very nicely, sir.
implement that.
Let me remind you one
The
thing.
Seven Bandis by Savarkar.
Please read about
and
Savarkar
Annihilation
and
of
Mr. Paswan.
Bhumi, sir.
by Baba
Please
Saheb
read it.
Mr. Paswan,
No,
Mr.
Name
Paswan,
Name Matru
Mr.
Bhumi.
Paswan,
Read that,
why,
sir. You will
Mr.
understand his
Paswan,
feelings, sir.
why
is a caste
Mr. Prime
society,
Minister has spoken about it, but now that, but why does the BJP not come out officially and take a very strong line against this Jitni Abadi, Utna Haq campaign of the India Alliance? You're also being a little cagey about it. Are you going slow? Why don't you go all out? I believe me, the younger generation does not want this shadow of caste and religion all the time in every aspect of their lives. But I feel somewhere the BJP is not going hard enough against it. Are you worried about taking this issue head on?
No, Arnab, we are not. No, Arnab, I think we are absolutely not either worried or cagey about it. Honorable Prime Minister today said, we are the political party that believes in Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas. Our ideological mentor, Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay, spoke about Antyodaya, the rise of the last person in the line.
They want to really
We are
divide
the
the
one who are
society.
working for our commitment is the development of the last person in the line. On the other hand, on the contrary, you have people today who are just exploiting the social fault lines for the sake of their politics. And it is our fundamental duty to expose their politics. What we have done, what we have achieved over the course of last 9 years, every
BJP
single
is the
person,
one who had divided
South of
Hindustan.
India, South
BJP
India,
has divided
North
Hindustan
India,
on the
North
basis
India.
of religion, which is more dangerous. More
This is-
dangerous, which is absolutely
I
more
can
dangerous.
I can speak,
and now
sir.
we are
I can
asking
speak louder than
people
you.
who are
I can
marginalized.
speak louder than you, sir,
people
but
don't
my
speak
sanskars won't allow it.
to be given a right opportunity and
Mr. Paswan, I have to close it there. But I must say that I believe I've got a representative sense of the way the people of the country are thinking. And I think somewhere, looking at the progressive young Indian, I just think there's a complete disconnect with the Rahul Baba thinking, Jitni Abadi, Utna Haq. It is so unfortunate, it is so regressive, it is so toxic, it is so hate-filled. I wish we can change the line. We can't ignore people like Rahul Gandhi, but we can challenge them. This is a country for all, equal for all. It's not Jitni Abadi, Utna Haq. That's so regressive, isn't it? So toxic. I'll see you tomorrow at 9. And ladies and gentlemen, remember this big switch to the digital media launch of Republic is on the 9th. I'll give you more details on our WhatsApp channel. Good night and goodbye.